Hey y'all, it's K-Lynne. Welcome back to Flippin' Jewelry for Change. This time we're going to unbox that second bag of vintage jewelry from Shop Goodwill. Those two bags, if you will remember, that I saw. Oh, look at there. I already see we're going to have some craft items. Do y'all see all those loose little beads? Look at them. Just going all over the place in there. But yeah, so we're going to unbox this. You're probably going to see this. This is going to be several videos behind. How many weeks? I don't know. Maybe 6 weeks after I'm filming. You guys will actually see it, but I'm actually filming on my birthday. So very excited to do an unbagging on my birthday. One of my favorite things to do is, oh, you know what? I almost forgot. See, I'm so excited. I just can't wait to get into it that I forgot to let you know. If there is anything in today's video that you see that you're interested in purchasing, you'll send an email to me at flippinjewelry4change@gmail.com. That's flippinjewelry, the number 4change@gmail.com. I do ship to U.S. addresses only, so a U.S. ship to address is what you will need. I use discounted postage rates through the post office. You'll send me the video number. VTG118 is our video number for this particular bag. And then the item number, that's going to be, excuse my reach, these little numbers that you'll see throughout the video. And then a brief description just so I know we do have the correct item, and then the ship to address. I'll get you an invoice through PayPal. You do not have to have a PayPal account to purchase through PayPal. That's just the software I use for payments. And then I'll get everything shipped off to you. But let's get going. I'm so excited. So excited. It is my birthday today. It is the middle of March, and I took the day off from work. If you are new here, welcome, and thank you so much for joining me. I'm a full-time educator. I'm an assistant in a special education classroom in a public school pre-K program, and that is my full-time gig, and it doesn't pay very much, so I have to have a part-time gig, and this is my part-time gig. So we're going to start with this little pin that is a bee. So it's just a little stick pin. At least that's what it looks like to me, is a bee. No bottom on that though, so I'm going to be very, very careful and just set that off to the side way over there. Okay, so I didn't want to get poked by that, so let's grab something. Unless we find the mate somewhere floating around in that box, we already have our first craft piece, a diversity faux pearl little... Oh, I expected that to be a clip-on. Who else expected that to be a clip-on? Excuse my nails, by the way, y'all. These are the Temu nails, the Temu stickers, and I'm on week 2, I think. I think I'm on week 2, so yeah, it's time for them to come off. But yep, so it's just pierced, but it's probably, I'm gonna stick it in craft. Maybe we'll find the other, but I'm not. I feel like if it was in there, it would have been on the card. This is very pretty. Y'all know I always have to stretch these. Oh, this is on that cording, which is always my preference for the stretch because it seems to be a little better. It's very loose. It's a very loose stretch. It certainly is not tight at all, but it's so pretty. Isn't that beautiful? I feel like I have some things I could pair with this on eBay or Etsy or wherever I list it to make a lot. I love those little, it's all faux, it's all acrylic, but I love the brightness of the gold tone. So unstretched, it's coming at about 7 3/4. So you would certainly, I have a very small wrist. And like, I wouldn't mind that it just, can you see? I can't see the middle of my screen because y'all know, if you're not new here, you know my clamp covers the middle of my screen. One day, y'all, I'm going to have an actual camera to do these. But I don't mind that it's a little loose. I just wouldn't want it to be so loose that it falls off, obviously. But that's very, very sweet. And that will be item, let me get my little microfiber so there's not much distraction in the background. Item 120, and I'll do 5 on that. Oh, I can't put this through there. So this, I guess, will go over here. So I don't forget what item 120 is. That's why I always ask for a brief description of the item, because sometimes I can't connect them, you know. This looks fun. And you know what? Right over here on the very top of the bag, I do see the other one of these. The other stuff in there looks super fun too. So, oh, these are some clip-ons. Probably no information. Oh, look at the little heart. Oh, let me go. Look at the little heart, how they did a little heart in the clip-on. That's cute. That's a little bit of attention to detail that they thought to put on these, but did they think to put their name on them? They did not. Sad. But they are very, very pretty. I can't tell. Let me put one on. Y'all, I'm batting 1,000 today, right? Let me put one on here for you guys to look at while I pull this other one a little closer so that I can see, are these actual shell pieces or are they just acrylic? They kind of like, I don't know, with it's hard to tell. I'm going to say they're very lightweight. I'm going to say acrylic, but they do look like mother of pearl. Let's see if I can move them around without them falling off. If you can see some of the shimmer and the shine. And then of course they've done a few in the gold tone throughout. Those are very pretty. And I'll do 5 on these. Little clip-on earrings, item 28. And again, these are going to go over here because I'm not going to take the time to actually clip them to the card. What else can we grab these? Oh, I can already see some runaway. Oh, there is our culprit right there. Oh, look how pretty this is. Is this an Avon piece? There are just some things, y'all, that are classic Avon. And this is not marked, but this certainly to me looks like a classic Avon piece. Just some acrylic faux white pearls with gold tone bead spacers. So pretty and timeless and classic. In need of a little bit of a cleaning, but that is not a problem at all. That will come right off with a little baby wipe. Absolutely beautiful. That's just like a summer classic, isn't it? Item number 93, and I will do 5 on that. One of these days, y'all been hearing me say this, I feel like, for at least a year. One of these days, I'm going to sit down with all my number tags, and the ones that don't have the little disc removed from them yet, I am going to remove the disc from them so that I don't have to do it when I'm in the midst of filming. Might throw those over in the $5 bin. Let's get, do I have a baggie? Yes. All right, let's see if we can just get this. I'm trying to remember to go a little to the right because I've got, again, a different setup with my camera. So if y'all see everything shaking, it's because the tripod kind of sits on this surface inside my light box where we are. So if I move too much or too like forcefully in the box, it will shake everything. If it's just my hands shaking, that is just my hands shaking. Well, that's a shame. Those are some pretty little strands. I love the combination of the acrylic and the wood, but the whole thing has to go in craft. So that's a lot of nice beads for somebody. And you see a whole bunch of them that came off right there. Please, can I go in without losing more? All right, let's see. You think I can do it? Hey, I didn't do too, look at that. I didn't do too bad. Oh, there's one right there. There are a whole bunch here though that I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe if I put some lotion on, they'll stick to my finger. But so I guess for now, we'll just kind of, as we come across them, push them up there, and then I'll come back through and kind of scoop them in later. But that's going to go way over there. And I was going for this though, because I wanted to see, oh my gosh, I see all the beads under there. Y'all look at, can you see under there all those loose beads? Oh, this is going to be a fun cleanup. All right, y'all, if you've been with me for a while, what am I about to say? Tangles, tangles. I love tangles. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, scratch the shiny stuff because y'all know I always go for the shiny stuff first. I need to see this. Well, the shiny is still coming with us. Here we go. Oh my goodness. All right, let's lay this out. Listen. I love that sound. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of those little bamboo wind chimes. You know what I'm talking about? So I think it goes this way because those look like the back of the leaves. These are so detailed. I seriously am thinking that they are real leaves that have been dipped. They will do that sometimes with like gold foiling. Or sometimes they will actually dip them in gold, like a gold plate type situation, except they just dip leaves. It looks like there may have been 2 others because I'm seeing on these ends here. Do you see that little piece right there? Let me get it up where it's the white background. Let me see if I can get you in the middle. How about that? You see this little piece right here on both of these? And it's like there is a little spacer bead in between each. Oh, well, hold on. The spacer beads have that too. I was going to say the spacer beads don't, but they do. So maybe that's by design. Maybe that holds the bead on, but then how come this one doesn't have one? I don't know. I didn't make it, but I do think it's really cool. Just obviously wood. And then what I believe are real leaves. I can't verify that. I'm certainly not taking them apart to see. This feels like it's acrylic. So cool though. So interesting. Like I just love really, really unique, interesting pieces like that. Like I've never seen anything like this in jewelry before. And that's one of the things I love about doing these types of boxes. So your center one is that bright, brilliant gold tone. One of the things I love about doing these types of boxes is getting exposed to so many different styles and types of jewelry. It's just so fun. So here's the back, which is why initially I thought, wow, these look like they could possibly be real, because just that veining is just so... I know the light's not great when I come up kind of close. Well, duh. Sometimes I just wonder about myself, y'all. I can zoom y'all in. How about that? There. That lighting is much, much better. Now, hopefully, I can also get my tripod back to where I need it to be. So let's see. I think I was up about here, and we're going to go back to, I think I was panned all the way out up here. Okay. I think that'll work. But this, so neat. I like this. Y'all might call me a little crazy, and I may reduce it if you reach out to me that you're interested in buying it, but I'm going to do a little bit of research on it. So I'm going to price this one at 10. I don't know why. I'm just feeling that's the right number for this one. That's the right call. It's very unique. I feel like these are dipped. So yeah, I'm just going to do some research. If you message me item 83, the leaf necklace, and you're interested in purchasing it for 10, and I find out, you know, it like is really nothing, then I'll reduce it to 5, and I will certainly let you know that. But let me get you a measurement on it really quickly. Got to get my tape measure out here and ready. Behind the scenes, you can hear me, but you can't see me, and I did not open this tape measure up wide enough. It is 24.5 inches. 24.5 inches long. And that, what did I say, was item 83? That's why I like for those things to already be out of the center. First item for the $10. Usually my $1 bin is overflowing. Well, that just about filled my $10 bin, if you can see it over there in that corner. Okay, now let's get to the shiny, sparkly things. Okay, yes, because I am loving whatever this is. Oh, I hope it's not broken. Oh, wait, is it a lariat? It is. Oh, how fun. This is fabulous. Let me see if I can, all these loose beads, y'all. Okay. All you guys need to go over there. Way over there. So I can bring this in here. So me and all my friends on the YouTube, can take a look at it. Look at this. So beautiful. Look at all the colors. Let me zoom you in a little bit more. Look at all the colors in this one, y'all. So pretty. So we've got just a very nice true blue. Let's see if I can get on that white background if you can see. In these faceted glass. Those are glass beads. And then we've got some AB coating. I think most of these are going to be glass. These are the only ones I'm not 100% sure about. Yep, those are as well. Oh, these are probably acrylic. Yeah. So these gold tone faux pearls are acrylic. These are probably acrylic. So we have a combination of glass and acrylic, but so beautiful. Look at the rainbow. That is that like oil slick. Don't look at my hands or my nails, y'all. Don't look. Don't look. I told you not to look. Why are you looking? Why is it not focusing, like completely not focusing on this entire side of the screen? What's happening? There, I think it just went to focus. Now it's out of focus again. Well, anyway, this is what I want you, camera. This is what I want you to focus on. Do you see that like AB oil slick coating on all of those beads? The like little tubular ones in between the bead stations. Love it. I am loving all the color and the sparkle. Obviously, look at my nails, you know. Oh, wait, I told you not to look. No, don't. Y'all know I love everything that sparkles. This is so, so pretty. Let me double it because my tape measure doesn't go out far enough, I don't think, to get this exact measurement. So if I double it up, take that, we are at 23.5, which is going to put us at a 47-inch overall length on this. Beautiful, beautiful. And I'm going to shoot for the stars again on this one, y'all. Item number 53. I'm going to do 10 on this as well. I know, look at me pricing things like better than just $3 and $5. Look at me go. That's beautiful. Love that. Second $10 piece in our little bag here. What else do we have? I see some more sparkly stuff over here. Oh, one of those just, one of those that's not in frame. Yeah, it's one of those necklaces that's not even in the frame. Come on, KL. So a little bit of AB coating on some of these, not quite as much of that oil slick. Again, I'll kind of bring it up so you can see. So not quite as much as the other, but it seems like they threw in every few beads is a bead that's coated in that oil slick. Otherwise, it's just like a brassy, like a metallic brassy, bronzy brown. Probably no information on this one either. Whatever that is, I think that's just from, well, I don't know. Hold on, let me do some research. Yeah, no, that was not writing. It's just the age and the wear. You know, sometimes they get just kind of like, I don't know. With the naked eye, it looks a little bumpy, but then you put it under the loop and it's nothing. There's nothing written on it. But can this be? It looks like this can probably be untied, and if y'all could, I am trying really, really hard to be as careful as I can. Obviously, I want to be careful with the jewelry, but also I'm trying really hard not to chip my nail polish. So, let's see. I also feel like I'm making a bigger mess of this than is really necessary and taking way too much time on it with what I thought, because this bag was only £1 and, you know, a little more, that this was going to be a super fast video. So let me get a measurement on this for you. All right, this is a 48-inch necklace, and it is meant to be knotted, because once I undid all that, here's what we're left with at the very bottom. You see that? So it is 3 strands, and this one, that's as far as it goes. So I believe these all are supposed to be knotted. So we're going to make this, wait, was that item? That was item 28. We're not going to use that card. We're going to use a new card. This will be number 113, and I will be re-knotting that in the center right there. I think it did have an extra knot. Maybe the person was trying to shorten it a little bit, but oh, K-Lynne, this is what happens with the shaky hands. Come on, with the shaky hands. Yeah, I will re-knot that. I'm going to put it way back there because I want to re-knot that for you before you receive that, because it is apparently supposed to be knotted. Now, y'all know, if you've been watching me for a while, how I feel about these like wood pieces that just look like the teak wood from mid-century design in like the 50s and the 60s, and I absolutely love it. Can this come out of here somehow, some way? Let's get this unclasped. I'm always amazed at things that get caught up in the middle of something when they're completely clasped. Like, how do they link together? But this is so, so beautiful. And if you've been watching me for any length of time, you know how much of a sensory seeker I am. So first thing I have to do is I just have to do this because it feels amazing. It's another piece that if I was watching a movie sitting on the couch at night, I'd just sit here and just pet the necklace. I don't got my little Bubba boy anymore to pet, so I'll just sit there and just pet the necklace. Maybe put a little picture of Bubba next to him and just act like, no, I am totally kidding, y'all. I am very weird. Shocker. No, that is not a shock to any of you guys. Come on, don't lie. Don't lie. Y'all all know that, but I'm not that weird. So This is coming in just over 19.5 inches and absolutely gorgeous. In my opinion, obviously wood and metallic beads. So beautiful. Let's see. Will it stay in focus if I bring this up a little bit for you guys? Yes. Thank you. Isn't that beautiful? I love this piece. I love it. Guess what? This one, I'm going to price this one. This is item 36, and I'm pricing this one at 15. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful. I actually would love some type of a wall hanging. Like, this would be really neat. Okay. Y'all just bear with me. I know y'all that hate the chit chat. Just fast forward. Imagine a really beautiful macrame wall hanging piece with this somehow incorporated into it. Would that not be absolutely amazing? In my opinion, that would be amazing. But that's just my opinion. So $15 for our beautiful mid-century wood piece. We have something else over here that looks like wood, but I am fairly certain is acrylic. I also feel like I'm really bumping the tripod a lot. Oh, this is a What? This is a multi-strand with all of this mother of pearl. What is this? What is this? Oh my. Look at all the shells. Okay. Okay, come on. Well, okay, how about this? Let me get this on. Let me bump you guys up this way. And up a little bit. I gotta adjust. Okay, pulling my tripod. Okay. Let me clasp this. Let's use our little girl here. I feel like this little chain here was probably longer, but I don't know. But that's how I have done it. So this looks like it goes in the middle. No, that's the shortest chain. It was not fastened in the middle, but it is the shortest. Well, no, I guess these two are the same length. It's kind of hard to tell, but wow. Love, love, love. So these have like they're meant to look like a stone, if you can see. You see that like kind of swirly bronzy in the brown. They are acrylic. These are these are wood, and then all of these, these are just acrylic faux pearls, but everything in between on the white strand, look at the colors, the peaches and the creams and the iridescence on some of them. Oh my goodness, so pretty. This one's very pretty. With this, a silver tone lobster clasp, no maker's information. This is such a fun piece. Okay, let's see. This would be a great beach vacation, Hawaii vacation piece. 16.5 inches on this. That extension is like a little over half an inch. But 16.5 inches on this one. And I will do it for 5. Item number. Y'all, you're still looking at that bare little necklace bust up there. Let me pull you back down here. Item number 39 for this piece. This piece was fun. I wasn't expecting to find like shells and iridescence and all of that fun stuff in a vintage necklace lot. Oh no, let me go all the way to the end so it doesn't get tangled with anything else. And we're gonna spin our little friend back here over to 5. Pop that in there. What's next is another craft piece, because I see this already. Some little, well, I don't even know. That was tied together and burned so that it didn't come apart. But these are just some, I thought that, oh, that one just disintegrated. So I think this is going to be it. Let me do that on another one. Like that literally just popped back and like poked me in. I'm glad I'm wearing my glasses today because see how easy these are breaking when I do that? I don't think I'm comfortable putting this in, even in craft. I just don't, So this is going to, unfortunately, I don't do this very often, y'all, because I try to reuse and repurpose everything. But this one is where I don't have a trash bag right here by me. What can I do with it? I do have another microfiber cloth up here. So this is one I was cleaning with earlier. So we will roll it all up in this little microfiber, and hopefully I will remember. Hopefully I don't just grab that microfiber rag to start cleaning something and then all the beads go flying all over the place, you know? That's probably what's going to happen if I'm being honest, because that's just what happens to me. All right, now let's look at this beautiful little thing that's like a whole bunch of little teeny tiny Easter eggs. Let's put it on the white background. I think it looks better on the white background. Excuse the reach again. There we go. These are all acrylic, made to look like natural gemstones with some little gold tone beads, acrylic beads in the midst of them. And if I can figure out, I don't see, let's see, am I seeing anywhere? No, there's not a clasp, so it's an over the head, and it is 47 inches long. Obviously, it could be doubled, maybe even tripled, but that would be very pretty. And it goes with so many different things. You know, these are the types of pieces I always say I like to use in decorating also. So could you just imagine, like, maybe you have a little egg holder, and you just kind of take this, you know, and just kind of roll it up like this, and just stick it in your egg holder with some of it sticking out the top. And it just looks like, or you could honestly just like lay that down in a bowl with some little fairy lights. That would be really pretty, wouldn't it, for Easter, in a little like clear glass bowl? Y'all, I love to do stuff like that with the jewelry pieces. I'm always thinking. I don't usually follow through with a lot of them, except at Easter time. But yeah, I do have one piece I got about a year ago that I incorporated. Well, actually, I incorporated it into my decor a year ago because I bought the thing that it's in on my birthday. So I've probably had the jewelry piece for over a year. Did I say that this was item 109? It's item 109 for $5. You guys, I am so in love with this earring, and I am going to be so sad if we don't find the other one. Is there a maker mark? Oh no, but there's a hair. Oh, and I don't have my tweezers. Oh, there is no maker's identification on it. Let me see if I can take you down a little closer instead of up like that, because I feel like it puts me in a shadow when I go up. Look at the color in this. These are just my absolute most favorite pieces to find. I literally could just sit and stare. If I could somehow figure out how to incorporate these types of pieces in my holiday decorating around Christmas with all the twinkle lights and how all that light would just bounce off of these faceted beads, I would 100,000% keep every single one that looks like this. But I can't. And this one, for now, is going to go. Actually, that one, if I don't find the mate, is probably, not for sure, but probably going to end up somehow attached to that little thing right there, just because I love it so much. All right, let's get down here. We're going to reach back in the bag after we move some of these beads. Whoops. After we move some of these beads over and shake this out. I don't know where all this, like, it's almost like just, I wonder if it was from those, I bet it was from those brown beads. Yes, so if you see in the bottom of this bag, all the little brown pieces are in, then you can see like some of that here and some of that here. It's probably hard to see on the green cloth, but that is what all this stuff is that keeps coming out. So got all that stuff out, and you guys, look, do you see what I see? Oh my goodness, it's the other earring. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm not pricing these right now. I'm not even assigning a number to them. Let's see if this one is marked. Sometimes just one of them will be marked, but it is not. How do you use these amazing crystal pieces and not put your name on a piece? Like, oh my gosh. These are so beautiful. I'm going to do some research on them. Not going to price them right now. Enjoy their loveliness and their sparkle. And then just shoot me an email if you're interested in them, and I will let you know what I found out on them. So a lot of times there will be a 3-piece set that will be sold. And this would have been like 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. And it will be like a really nice designer jewelry company or jeweler, and they would only mark one piece. Typically, it would be the earrings. So the fact that those are not marked, I don't know. It's curious. But yeah, so those could be, that's maybe the necklace was marked, but the other pieces weren't. I'm just going to do some research, see if I can figure out who those were made by. And then I'm just going to marvel in their loveliness over there the rest of this video. I just keep looking. The sparkle is distracting me. So I need to be a horse with blinders, you know. I feel like this is all in such a bad shadow. I'm going to have to come up with a different... Look at the shadow down here. Yeah, I got to come up with a different method than this tripod setup I have. Constantly working it out and trying to figure it out and change and everything. This is so cute. Oh, we do have a name on here. It looks like it is Napier. However, I always say I don't know how you're supposed to say it, but I say Napier because I'm from the South and we talk lazy. We talk lazy, y'all. But very cute little brushed gold tone horse brooch, item number 91, and I'll do 5 for that little guy. We have a silver tone Lois, if you are a Lois. Oh yeah, I can already see the rust on the back. So it is not attracting at all, but you can see, maybe you can't because my camera skills aren't great. It looks like it's brass with a silver coating. That's just going to go in craft. Wow, right now only 2 pieces. No, well, all those loose beads, but yeah. Oh, here's a little watch. Aw, this just makes me think of my grandmother. I don't know why. I don't know if she had, like, for many years, she wore a watch with a white or a black band depending on the season, because she was one of those that still changed out. You know, you don't wear white after, what is it? You don't wear white between Labor Day and Memorial Day, but you do wear it between Memorial Day and Labor Day. This is not in the best of shape. There is something under there, unless it's supposed to look like that, but I just can't imagine that it is supposed to look like that under that watch face. Here you can see it in the shadows of my tripod, and I will be right back because, well, here, how about if I shine some light on it? See all that? It just looks not great under there. From what I can see, it is a pulsar quartz. And then there is some kind of serial number. But yeah, it honestly, under the glass, all of that looks like, it looks to me like a lot of metal loss under there. So I do have a lot, not to, you know, be talking about lots a lot, but I do have a lot of watches. So this is going to end up going in one of my watch lots. I'll throw it in research and test, even though I'm not really researching and testing it. I'm just going to put it in a watch lot at some point in time. You will see that. I've got some stuff here that looks like it is tangled, so we will do that later over there, maybe. Or we'll do some of it now while I try to get the rest of this stuff out. There we go. Or, oh, come on. Oh, wait. Almost had it. There we go. Oh, look, that's just a loose gold tone chain. Hopefully, it would be nice if it's real gold, but hopefully it's marked. We will find out. This little thing is just a problem getting caught around everything. So let's just get you out of the way. Oh, look. Is this the other one to the one that I said was going to have to go in craft? And I saw an earring back. Not that I would use it because I always replace the earring backs. But here we go. All right, then. How about that? I don't know how much they were originally, but I will... Well, let me pull these down here. Just some really pretty floral... They're basically just faux pearl flowers with some elongated beads and some round beads. And I'll do $5 for this item number 9. You will get brand new earring backs with those. I always put brand new earring backs on my earrings. Just a heads up so you know. Unless I can tell that they are brand new. Let's see if we can get this figured out. This is an old piece for sure. And looks like it needs some repair. Is it worth repairing, though? That I don't know. So this needs to go here. And then it is in desperate need of a cleaning for sure. It would have been a oh my gosh, these beads are so pretty. Oh, I'm so sad that it's broken. If I can figure out how to fix it, but I'm not really sure. Does the clasp even work though? Are y'all even able to see what I'm doing because I'm so far up in my light box? Is that a name? Oh, it just says Japan. So that's in. So this does not. It's just not like locking in there. I can't get it to push in all the way to lock. And this side, as we saw, is broken. Probably all I need to do is pry these open, push that in there, and then close them. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to put it in craft. Y'all, for real, for real. I wish I had a white cloth. I'll zoom you down again. Look how beautiful these beads are. I don't want you to be in the shadow though. Let's see, can I do it this? There we go. Look how pretty these are with the little gold on them. And then they've got the little silver caps. So if you make jewelry, I mean, I just can only imagine what beautiful, beautiful little thing that you could make with these beads. They are going in craft, and my craft items, if you're new here or if you are not and you just have forgotten, I do make craft lots. If you make a purchase from me, you can purchase a craft item for $1, just like as an add-on. I do have a $5 order minimum. I always forget to mention that at the beginning, but I typically don't do much under $5. So, but yeah, if you want to add on something with a purchase, you can add on for $1. Or I will be putting craft lots together very soon because I am out of them. And I have 2 humongous bins full of craft items to put in lots for you guys. So that will be coming soon. Here is another unmarked. When I was in, I think, high school, we would just take strands of necklaces and we would twist them. And then there would be like a thing that you would, clip through each end and kind of clip it together. You didn't actually cap them off because they were made to be interchangeable and whatnot. But I think it's just a faux pearl torsade, I believe is what they refer to this as. I'm looking for a number card that already has the disc removed. Item number, come on, K-Lynne. Item number 78. Do you guys want to know how long that one is? Hang on, because I lost my tape measure. So I got to reach back and grab that. This is so pretty. It is about 16 and a half inches. 16 and a half inches, $5 on the faux pearl. Very nice, hefty. I'm just going to say torsade necklace because I think that's what that is called. I will do my research, but I am sure somebody will be able to tell me in the comments below. Let's see. I've been wanting to look at this one too because it's just so fun. It makes me think of that, the puffy. Oh, there goes the tripod. This is real time, y'all. Real time. The puffy candies. There was some kind of a puffy candy, I remember, from my youth, from my childhood, that this just reminds me of for some reason. How fun is that? How fun is that, y'all? I know. Oh, this too. This reminds me of some kind of a little candy from when I was a kid too. These are so fun. So this one is missing a big old piece right there and the paint is flaking off. What do I do with this one? I guess it goes in craft because I don't like that. Like, that's the main, you can't even really hide that. I guess you could pull it around, but yeah. Oh yeah, and then there's some more paint flaking off of this. It's just all plastic. So that's a fun piece though, right? So again, take it apart. Take all these fun little colored ones and you could put them in a little, oh yeah, the paint's flaking off onto this. You could put them in a little dish with some fairy lights behind it, and that would be just so cute on a little tier tray for summer. It's going in craft. There's some beautiful beads in craft. This I want to look at. Oh no. All right. Tangles, tangles. I love tangles. I tell myself that. These are beautiful. if I can, let's get this undone. If I can get it out from all this silver tone necklace in here. Oh my goodness. Are y'all seeing this? Look at this knot. Terrible. So terrible. All right, got that done. I'm going to untangle and I'll be back. Okay, we are back and I got everything untangled and not a whole lot more to get through, but certainly some fun, pretty pieces. So here is, I feel like we had something very similar to this in the first bag. Just a little gold tone leaf brooch, little pin. The dot, the circle with a dot in it, is that Avon? I feel like it is Avon, but I'm not 100% sure. Item number 29, and I'll do 5 on this. Very pretty. I'm going to have a very nice lot of some gold tone leaves to do over the holidays. This is so pretty. No AB coating, but just how faceted. It's just so multifaceted that it just shoots off, just prisms of color. Very, very pretty with a little barrel clasp. I'm going to do some research on this one. I don't know how to identify. I don't think this is rock crystal. They're really, really, like they've got a nice weight to them. Really, really nice crystal beads. So I want to do a little bit of research into this. But I will offer it up. I will move it up here in frame, first of all, and I will offer this as item 44. Don't you just love all the sparkle? Like, I would probably take them off of this and make something with them and hang it in my window just so that all the light could shine through during the day. I'm just a little, like, rainbow heart sunshine girl, I guess. A little southern. I always say I'm just a Florida southern sunshine girl. I'm not in Florida anymore, but you know, you can take the girl out of Florida, but you can't take the Florida out of the girl. We have some absolutely beautiful, beautiful champagne luster on these glass faux pearls. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I usually say gorgeous. They are absolutely gorgeous. Not marked? No, of course not. We are not marked. I didn't give you a length on that other one, and I apologize for that. This one is about 18.5 inches. And it is item 107. I'll do 10 on this one. For these beautiful glass, hand knotted in between each one as well. Beautiful, beautiful glass pearls. What did I say, 10? Where's my 10 bin? Not to be confused with Ben 10. If you have kids, you know what that is. I guess. I don't know. Is Ben 10 around anymore? He was very popular when my son was little, but that was a very long time ago. This is probably not marked and probably is not anything. Probably the first thing I should have done was this. Did I already do this earlier? Yeah, there's some attraction there. So definitely not. It could be a gold vermeil or like a gold overlay, and I would say that's likely with it just because of the brilliance of the gold. But I'm going to keep this with a, pardon my reach again. I have a lot of pendants. I have a ton of pendants, y'all. And I always keep the chains that are really nice so that I can put a pendant with it and sell it as, you know, as a pairing. Another pretty, I hope I haven't been doing all of this. That says Korea on that side. Hope I have not been doing all of this out of frame. If I play this thing back and like half of it is out of the frame, I will absolutely be a very unhappy girl, which would be sad because today's my birthday. So very pretty. Again, beautiful, beautiful gold tone is their attraction. Yep. A little bit of attraction in there. So we're probably also, again, talking about a gold over another type of metal, not sterling. Some little faux pearl beads. They look to be acrylic to me on this little gold chain. Let's just double check. Yeah, and they are probably, are there two that I can tap? Yeah, it's so lightweight and dainty and delicate. Yep, they are acrylic. Let me get you a length on this one. I love that they did like one little delicate pearl strand and then one little just solid gold. This one is not quite 17. It's just shy of 17 inches. This will be item 80 for our faux pearl and gold tone necklace. And this one will be $5. Put that in the $5 bin. I kind of don't want to put that in the $5 bin actually because it's so delicate. We'll do that one way up there so it doesn't get tangled and everything. Look at this piece. So beautiful. And let me look at the back real quick and see if we have any info on that. Not seeing anything right offhand. There may be something right there. I will look at that later. But so pretty. It's like a... Well, I don't have my Presidium. I feel like... Yeah, that's glass. Can you see on the white? It's just like a smoky... It's probably meant to look like a smoky topaz or a smoky quartz or something. Very, very pretty. And then we've got some little... it's got like a brushed technique on the pendant and then some little rhinestones in there as well. I don't think there's any info on here. Is it magnetic? That I didn't check. Yes, that is, and this is. And this one, oh, let me get you. I keep forgetting. Why do I just all of a sudden keep forgetting to get links for y'all? This one is an 18-inch chain, and then it drops down about an inch with the pendant. Is there one with the little disc thing removed there? Item 129. Maybe go up here so y'all can see it. Item 129, and then that's almost it, y'all. We just have a couple other little items. So, all right, well, we'll just pop that up there. A couple other little items over here that did not have matches, which is really, really sad. So just a couple of single earrings. Absolutely beautiful, though. I really wish I had found the matches for these. Aren't those absolutely gorgeous? So I don't recall whether I had matches in that other vintage lot, and I don't know if they all came out of the same big vat at Shop Goodwill or not, but I will set these to the side and go through that other stuff, the single earring lots that I had from the other video, and if I don't find matches in there, then these will just be in craft. So sad though, because look at the brilliance of these stones and this little crystal. This teardrop crystal with the AB coating on this little rhinestone. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful. Can we marvel once again at these beauties? Oh my goodness. Love them. All right, y'all. Enough with the silliness. Enough with the craziness. It's just, y'all know me. If you saw anything you would like to purchase today, or if you just want to chit chat, send me an email, flippinjewelry4change@gmail.com, flippinjewelry, the number 4, change@gmail.com. I will get you an invoice through PayPal. So I will need the video number, which is VTG118, that is over here. The item number of the item or items that you were interested in, as well as just a quick little description so I know I have the correct items. And then your ship to address. I'll get you that invoice through PayPal. And as soon as I get the payment, everything will be ready to go and ship out to you. And that is going to do it for today. Let's just bring the sparkle back over because I love them so much. I'm going to leave you guys with all this beautiful, sparkly gloriousness and my horrible hands. So yeah, I'll leave you with the sparkliness down there, and I'm just going to say bye, y'all.